just a little bit more at this August 5th, 2014, and I apologize about my virginal suffer in the French. Like Mercader's Argentina likes to virginal mind. We find out with the whole diseases that we say. Don't you see it? Sorry, my histrionic. Sorry. Well, 11:49 at this Buenos Aires. Alejandro Blanco, REDEMI still here. Like to say, while this keeps on, because of I am the one that commands, and it gotta be because of I am the pretends and declares to be authority squatters, but lets humanity remaining. Making genocide and murdering people all around you, saying I command. I gotta remain. I'm in position, I'm the government. Any damn demon makes exactly the same, which they are. Oh, nine. Sorry the word study. And in the middle of the soul insists us with, they will say what I can be, what I cannot be. What will I have and what will I do and not. And telling because of are going to kill them. Accomplices that generate making behind the whole of the station because of the president said to me and commands me. I hear Mr. President of Argentina only. You know that. So you hear Sodoma and you hear the temporal of it. And you hear the less humanity you have in pocket bag coins for lives. Piece of scums. So suddenly pieces of scum, like to say the BLYTT series or this Mesquita, piece of scums, saying this clearly, textually, pedazo de escorias. You are part of those old scums, and you are pieces of scum all yourselves, Kirchners, with the pardon of victims. Degenerados. And in the middle of the soul, the reality of arranging, oh, but he's going to get killed. If he keeps on making, they're going to kill him. And you think that I am an also, sorry the word, that you are going to put and also manipulating the people for your market, kill him because of we gotta govern and we gotta be the stars of the world. So, if I am going to get killed because of I do what I do, and I show who I am, and I'll show the people the truth, and the shit all you are. I'd rather that than be killed for please attempt shit like you. Son of a hell. You got me, disgusting scum. Sorry people. And in the middle of this reality all, I just saw some programs about this whole, we done first and steals the militaries. And the liars all the time, we're not going to all of this, right, Kirchners? Because of things that it's doing something, don't you see, it's an incapable? It's a mental psychiatric person. Steals the military. If I am such an incapable, how can I possibly steal two militaries first? If I am a delirious one, how can I possibly get to hacking military's defense systems to robbing what it is not for the networks to be in, but makes in isolated units? Oh, makes mind control! I never seen a delirious and capable demon using mind control upon the top of the witchcraft and the degeneration and abomination empire of hell, manipulating and using all kind of a shit and witches and degenerates like you. One person making mind control to hacking and robbing from its address. Piece of a shit. And also, because of we know this, and it's not capable to do nothing, steals the militaries, we know that, are all around its neighborhood, because of he hunts them with mind control and reads and takes, like the sorcerer stars, eventually shown it. They are all around, oh, because of they are making the duty of the trouser of Sodoma, yeah, like you, piece of a shit. And I hunt them by making mind control and your evangelic shown it. And also, he's so incapable of mental, and not capable of nothing because of we command. So I were making the signing, so I were making my sovereign capacity. and right. And I sent to Israel like this, the whole rest like with Adonai. But how is this possible? Is this really making everything and knows it all? I know what Adonai says I gotta know, not Kirchners and not man. And I'm sorry for the concerned people about saying what kind of a fraud can this be. There is no one that can do such a thing ever. So it's Hashem, and I'm sovereign about His reality He gave me. With Him, from Him, for Him, ever after Salah. And you've shown this yourselves, scums of hell, Kirchners. My genoma were for sale for you. And still now, degenerados. Take my vaccine, my magic vaccine, you are going to be like God. Any demon made in the same. What we came on suffering, since you, pieces of scum, pretended to be the new Lucifer in the also market of the world. Take the fruit. You are going to be like God. So suddenly, in the middle of this all, I were doing my sovereign duty, that Adonai sovereign, up on me, about me. All of I exist, His. I done what I done, my duty. I'm sorry again, duty, not duty. And in the middle of this duty, that I were working, and I were doing the exercise of sovereign within the kingdom that owns me, Yahweh, Yahshua, Borach Elohim. I done what I done. https www. Los negocios de una casta de degenerados abominables y la mentira más enferma y repodrida de toda la humanidad. Veamos el circo Kirchners y Sodoma Argentina. Veamos la realidad de la realeza de Hashem, Adonai. Point anti Hashem with J, middle, H, Hashem. F7, like the before one, last key and cleaner, my side, last play dices in New York. And in the middle of this all, I just saw this program, this TV show. And were certain Argentinian making them. Oh, because of in the New York City were found a case with Ebola. And we gotta be careful about this and that, because of blah 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 blah, and happened this and that and blah 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 blah, and in New York City happening the right drama. It's a very serious thing. So suddenly, in the middle of Africa, this sent by Christina Kirchner, oh, because of this is an incurable disease, and this disease has a very cliff-echad doesn't has no treatment. So suddenly we gotta control and keep cliff-echad the ones that says that I am a demon and a piece of a meat for they to play God. And saying, but secret of state, because if we are working on this, we cannot say to the world that we have it all and we already done. And I'm saying this, piece of a scum, ejército argentino Sodoma degenerado, and Christina Kirchner, prostitute of Sodoma. And you're all pedophilic bunch, pretender of government of Argentina, pretender of churches, and ministers, and senators, and chiefs of police. And the whole generation, you, brothel pinky whorehouse, Balcarce Street 50, Buenos Aires. About this, if you are so giving to the population and to the world so wellness, so goodness, if you are going for the human righty, piece of a scum, prostitution of Sodoma, if you are so glorious and so good giver, provider of well and health, and if you say something as well, that you are the star and everything that I, says Adonai, gave through my, says Royal, you had first and I taken from you, Adonai stolen you, the same I, Royal of Hashem. Piece of a scum, if you say to give so good to humanity, how is that possible? That mercader piece of a blechtuchtachtische, like the most you have here playing the heroes on the world, saying we are going to be the government on top of the world, for the whole healed in the whole of the state and the world itself. but destroying me and murdering me and taking off from Adonai, stealing me and keeping me free all around here, while I do the saying, oh, but we done first and this is ours and this person never were here, never were there, never done this and that, making the staging, and I keep free for you to take and saying we do. Opportunist Bilori degenerada and your damn shit Sodoma. That mercader in the middle of Africa playing the superhero mission for United Nations volunteer, saying no cure, no treatment. And I, says Adonai, gave already the cure for Ebola and the whole BLYTT, and also carcinoma, and also melanoma, and also dechunoma, batraneki, potletiki, shefahu, matzat leve, virus, lu, betram, apachay, AIDS. What do you give in human rights? We are going to choose who lives and who dies? And also, what is that we've stolen you? You don't have to use in the well of humanity and showing what you've done. Protocol of justice. You don't have what you've done to the giving to humanity. Pieces of the generates. Sorry the words, Israel. Sorry the words, Moshe. Sorry the words, Rabbi. God the light. Shem. Friends, justice bodies, your honors, Mr. President. Reality. Berchumat, Sechumat, Sechuat, Sefuchat, Semitzik, Shochuat, Temecher, Tatzinim, Machanam, and Shubet, Sefechem, Machalat, Zichanim, in Subech, Huatzi. The regular diseases are curable, which is not curable is the plague, except Adonai, to make the miracle. And if he wants I to be his miracle, he's gonna make it be his miracle. The idea is he, Adonai, I what he says, not one to it, and not the ones that under the struggle in the world suffer confusion, that we already have pain too much for all that this glass of a scone does to us every day. Already too much. HTTPS www. Ladrones del mismo vientre de Sodoma, esperma de abominación, de carne de muerte, de generación de abominables, prostitución sodomita, de generación de abominables, Sodoma hirviendo muerte, jugando a Dios. Point 20. F6 tapusu, which will be 79 klibahunatzi, which is in the BLYTT governmental. F70 kinfots, which is the 23 on the BLYTT and 19 on Lushkatzi. There are special systems. Whatever you need is all over here. There will come at the special Vusua Ta'azhut in F7 or F8 Blechmotzi, around there. You're gonna come downloading this with the last split ISIS in New York. Everything is right there. Imoflechat Sechashet Siman Hanam. I give HTTPS www. Ladroncitos y degeneraditos, la verdad que Dios da y la enfermedad de Sodoma y su 666.20 F9 last key and clean on my side. Alejandro María Blanco REDEMI, July 5th, 2014, 12:03. And forgive me, I still struggled. And it's a mental patient. We gotta medicate now. We can internate it. Let's talk to the mother. I'm gonna start this day, and this is over here. Everybody, please, as Adonai to cave in protection, as Adonai has shown you, Adonai to be, which will be with you. And let's turn the check. Just as can be. Shalom. Alejandro María Blanco REDEMI.